Hello and welcome back to episode 16 of my blind Outer Wilds playthrough. No tutorials, no guides, no walkthroughs of any kind. So let's get started. So it's been 2 weeks since I played this last because last week was Halloween, so I had to help with that. So I have to remember what I was doing here. Hopefully the ship's log will help us out here. Oh, that's right, I looked at it last time. Okay. Let's go... Oh, I got a rumor mode. How do I get there? Not that one. Here we go. We're back here. Right, what was I gonna do? I think we still need to find the other two quantum rules I haven't learned yet. I need to go to a lake bed at the North Pole of Ember Twin. Well, the North Pole is pretty easy to find, so I think let's try that. I don't think I've been to the lake bed cave yet on Ember Twin. So let's first find the Ember Twin. There. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this, like not just spinning around in a circle, like looking for the planets. I'm pretty sure this game has a better way of doing that, but I'm used to this, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, well, we don't want to crash into the Ash Twin though. Let's bail out of this. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna miss it. So I need to find the North Pole of the Ash Twin. But since the planet's on its side, I'm not sure which one is the pole. Well, if this is the planet tracker right there, then I guess the pole would have to be on the other side since it's aligned with the axis. So let's try looking at this bottom side right here. So is this massive pit right here the dry lake bed? It's quite deep, so it might be. That looks vaguely cave-shaped. What's down there? I guess I could get out here. I don't want the ship to fall, though. It'll probably be okay, though. Okay, grab the suit. And let's jump down. Okay, so there's a divot here. I think the sand is coming for us now. So... Oh, there's a cave right here. Okay. Why don't we follow this and see where it takes us? I don't recognize this place, so I think we're in a new area. We're looking for Coleus, I guess. It's very dark down here. And there's lots of stalactites blocking my way. I can't go through there. Can I shoot the probe through there? Sort of. Oh, that's right. I have light in the form of the scout. I keep forgetting that. Right, the sand is already here. So what are we looking for in here? I think this is the way out. I'm not even sure if I'm walking down or... Okay, this is the exit, right. So let's keep going through here. I think this is probably the dry lake bed gate. Okay, never mind. So you have to be quick if you want to go in there. Let's read that. Let's read that ship's log message again, just to make sure that I understand. From a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. The Wonder Rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed. Okay. Let's go back there. Let's find Ember Twin. It's over there now. We're locked into the Ash Twin, which I don't want. Abort. That one. Okay, well at least we know which one is the North Pole now. It's the one with the smoke coming from it. So just move out of the way of the Ash Twin, head toward the smoke. And then we'll set down right here. There is more to this area though, so... Oh, heading down fast. Okay. Well, we don't need the ship anyway, it's fine. I think we have health packs in the ship. That looks like stairs. I may not be in quite the right spot. Oh, no, I am. Okay. Yeah, there's stairs here. Well, the sand comes quick, so let's check out the cave first. So we don't have a lot of time. Once we go through this opening right here, we're basically trapped in here. So let's look all around. That does not go through. Can I shoot the probe through here? No, this appears to be a barrier. I'm gonna put the probe down in places where I've been. Okay, so this is the other side of that wall right there. Just need to make sure I get my bearings in here. Okay. I think... I'm just looking up too, because people never look up, and that's where we like to hide things. So I'm going this way. Okay, so there's a barrier right here. There's a barrier here as well. We can go on both sides of this. These stalactites right there. Okay, and the sand is filling up. My scout's already buried? Okay. This doesn't bode well for us. Already running out of time. That's dead end. Is this supposed to, like, open? Because I cannot throw the probe through. Like, it doesn't let me. If I do that, like, it just stops there. Probably something I'm missing here. Yeah, we're already out of time. Because this will eventually fill up completely with sand. And these are showing no signs of opening. I don't see any ledges up here, so I guess I'm supposed to get to the other side of this somehow. Maybe there's more. Those stairs go somewhere. Yeah, this is a barrier. I can't go through there. Okay, well we can just checking around. I think I'm not going to wait for this. I'm going to just restart. And let's check the other areas around the dry lake bed cave. Okay, let's find Ember Twin again. It's over there now. That's the Quantum Moon. Got the right lock on target this time. I still need to figure out how to get onto the sun station. Like, there it is, but every time I try to land on it, I just fall into the sun. But I'm sure there's probably something on there, like some lore, some writing or something that would maybe unlock something on the ship's log. Okay, now find the North Pole. It's over here. I remember how to control this game again. It's a shift to go vertically. And then I can press this one to slow down. Okay. So let's set it down a little bit more carefully this time. It's like, what else is down there? Are there multiple entrances or just one? So those stairs eventually make their way all the way up to the top. There's some stairs here. Maybe I should explore this whole area first. I think I've wedged the ship. Yes, I have. Okay. So this implies that there's another way to get... There's another entrance. Maybe from the Sunless City? Because that just goes to a dead end. So why don't we follow these stairs and just see where they go? Maybe there's another cave around here. Because it seems like if you're doing this game the right way, you don't have to rush super hard to get places. Like, there's a not obvious, but like clearly intended route to do things. There's my ship. What if the sand will lift it up? Oh, that's a weird effect. I thought I was inside a cave still. Okay, so this... Why does the lighting look so weird? This is the, this just goes down to the cave. Okay. It's like I'm in a haze of some kind. Did we check this side? Yeah, we did. That's just the entrance. Okay. Is there anything here that would give us clues? I don't see any. We could get back in the ship. We can survey for some anything else. I wonder if the guy who's here, if they have anything to tell us. Where's, yep, the island right there. Sometimes there are hints here. I'll land my ship. I don't remember who this is, so we'll probably find out. Almost fell off. Okay, let's get closer. Didn't quite get closer. Oh, we made it. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, just stay there. Chert. I have a question for you. I haven't left this lake bed. I've seen the old shipwreck site on Emerald Twin's southern hemisphere. Yeah, I've been there. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Maybe Shirt doesn't have anything else to tell me. Yeah, okay. No hints. Can I get back in there? That's Church ship over there. I think the smaller one is the that's the Sunless. The entrance to the Sunless City is at the crash site. What is this? Can I go in there? I'm being pulled up by the gravity beam. What happens is that space small enough for me to fit through? Oh, it is. Oh, this leaves me here though. Okay. Yeah, I still need to get. This is the high energy lab, and I think I lost my ship now. I'm getting back up there. Right. Okay. I still have not figured out how to get in here. I can throw the scout through these panels right here. That's the big window, which is right here. I should be able to see myself if I just float down. Yeah, there's me. Okay. And then through here is the ghost matter. I still have not figured out how to get past. Just this wire that shows me that a way I can't go. That leads us back up, so we could follow this up. Oh, my ship came down. Oh, no it didn't. It's still up there. Okay. It's not great for actually I can fly up here. Okay. I didn't lose the ship after all. Am I at a Lagrange point? Because I'm not getting any gravity right now. Why don't we visit the Ash Twin? Did it pick up my ship or not? Okay, I'm in orbit of the Ash Twin. What is that? Giant round thing right there. I want to visit it. I haven't really visited. Why is this not letting? I'm stuck between both these planets. I just need a boost towards one of them. Here, okay. Now we're on the Ash Twin. What is in this building? Ominous round structure with some trees in it. Maybe we don't get to know what this is until enough of the sand has left. Don't really want to wait here, so let's just put this scout here so we remember it. That's the other half of the high energy lab, right here. Doesn't look like we can do much here at the moment. Oh, there's an elevator there. We might as well go in. I think I've been here. I would like this to go the other way, so I can go in. Is there any control here that lets me reverse it? Let me see if I throw this in. Okay, does it just go up? Yeah, it does. Okay. We don't need that anymore. Where is that round structure I was looking at? I'm low on fuel, it's not good. There's another house here. I think this is what sleeping by the fire is for. It lets you pass time without having to wait in real time. There's a lot of sand that needs to leave here. Okay. Gravity crystal. I shoot the probe. Okay, that's solid. I don't remember if I've been inside this room or not. Have I read that? I must have. I think I have. Yes, I've been here. Yes, this is where they were flirting with each other. Right, I remember now. Okay. And then over here was this room. Have I been here? This seems vaguely familiar. Okay, I was not expecting that. Where are we? Whoa! I want to go back there. Hold on. Take me back. How did I do that? If I stand... This looks like a focus beam, like the one in the... Okay. No, I don't want that. I want to go where that thing took me. That looked new. I don't want to go up there. Not yet. Take me back. Okay, where are we? Where is this place? I have no fuel. I hope there's a fuel canister here. Warp status charged. Departure time, arrival time. I have not seen these pillars before. This is new. My ship is 10 kilometers away. What is that? That's Dark Bramble. So, how have I not seen this? If this is just a place that exists. Because this seems similar to... This seems similar to Timberhearth, but there's a whole bunch of stuff here now. Man, I wish I had my fuel. Wait, can I take the helmet off? I can't. Maybe I can only be in the ship to do that. There's ghost matter here. Wait, where am I? Where's the ghost matter? I want photo mode. Not photo mode. I want not this one. I want the handheld one. There we go. Okay, it's here. Firefly, I guess? Ghost matter. Yeah, I know. Well, we might as well follow, just walk around here and see what is that looks like. That looks like a human or artificial structure up there. That ghost matter here? Yes, over there. Okay. Okay, can I have infinite fuel and I also don't because I don't have there's trees here. Waterfall here. Is there anything underwater? Am I underwater? I am. Okay. Well, I'm stuck in the water now, so I might as well keep walking around under here. The base of the pillar is in the water. Okay. So the ghost matter, if I recall my probe, is here under this log. But it doesn't look like... There's nothing here. So what is this ghost matter protecting? Yeah, there's nothing. That's not an entrance right there, is it? Doesn't look like it. Well, I think I definitely want to come back here with some fuel, because it looks like I'm supposed to go over there. If I, like, throw this... My probe is not seeing anything. Rear view snapshot. Okay, so what am I looking at here? This doesn't look like any celestial body I've seen before. Can we look up in the sky with the probe? Okay, this is very confusing. The Ash Twin is the key to something, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't want to wait. I'm gonna restart, but I'm gonna come back here with fuel. Okay, let's go to the Ember Twin. Ash Twin, actually. We don't want the Ember Twin this time. So the time markers about the arrival and departure time were only less than a millisecond in the past, so Was it the... Was it the... Was it Timmerhearth that I was sent to? Because that's the only planet that has terrain like that. Yeah, I think it was, because I think that plateau was the one that I was seeing. Okay, it is. Yeah, this is where I was. Okay, so I don't need to go to the Ember Twin to get here. That teleportation pad on the Ash Twin took me here, back to Timberhearth. I have a ship now, though, so I can explore this better. I wonder if the ghost matter affects me if I'm in the ship. Like, what if I just land right here, right in the middle of it? Okay, it doesn't. I look like I'm just existing inside of some ghost matter, just like right here. And it's not hurting me. Can I do anything with that information? Where's this water coming from? I've definitely not been in there. That's for sure. Why am I floating? Okay. Let's land right here on this platform. Yeah, that looks Nomai. Let's explore here. I need this suit because I need my jetpack even if I don't need the oxygen. Okay, what's this way? Well, this takes us here. I want to go back to that door. That door seems important. Where is this? Is mining site 2B. Okay. That implies that there are other mining sites that I have not been to yet. Lighting change. There is a skeleton and a massive open space. Can I take the ship in here? Will it fit through this door? Probably not. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Okay. So let me stock up on some fuel before I go down there. It's a whole site I haven't been to, and it was right behind me. Right under my nose. I didn't notice it. Turn my flashlight on. Let's just follow the path first and see where it takes us. Well, that didn't take very long. Okay. I didn't really quite want that, but okay, now we're at the bottom. We're underwater. Huh. That was very disorienting. So they were drilling holes here. These must be the mines. Is there any text here for us? That looks like a geyser from the inside. Do any of these holes have anything in them? Doesn't look like it. Some of these are deeper than others. What if that means they were looking for something and they didn't find it? So why would you drill a whole bunch of holes like that? I want to get out of the water. I want to get into that elevator. This is going up, but where is this going? Okay. Like a staging area for all the mined materials. And it stops here. Oh, some text. Okay. New lore. What do you have for us? Oh, Neo, I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Psycat, isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use the Timber Hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they planned accordingly. We have comedians here. Not yet forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Ship's log updated. Okay. Anything back here? No, I don't think there ever is. So I came from this bridge, I think. Yes, I came from here. And then we got a couple paths we can take, either this way or this way. Let's go this way first. To the left. Projection stone time. Ash Twin projection stone. Where does this take us? It takes us to the void. This one's lit. This one's lit. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one, not that one. So, how many? Wait, 1, 2, 3. And the tall black columns behind them are still there. Okay. Well, this should give us some more information. Yarrow, my gratitude for the latest shipment, Onio. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'll be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off all central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. Wait, how will you check the exterior after the interior if you're planning to seal it so that nobody can get in? That doesn't make any sense. So you have to do is check the exterior first and then the interior. Because then afterward, if your idea is that nothing leaves or enters, then you'd be in the spot you want to be. Okay, well, let's try the other direction next, because this... What if I can add some... Okay, that didn't do anything. So what's this way? I guess that teleportation pad must have been installed there so that they could easily get the ore to and from the mine and the Ash Twin. There's a whole bunch of platforms over on the far side. I wonder if we can get to them. So what are these platforms right here? So I guess they weren't looking for something after all. These are just their ore mining holes. That's where I came in. So whatever happened to them no one was spared, no matter how far away they were. Like, this guy's underground. He still died. If I export everything in here, or is there... Well, I guess the ship will tell me if I've been everywhere. I guess from a lore perspective, that almost doesn't make sense, because how does the ship know if you've been everywhere? Because in order for it to know that, it would need to know the full story. Well, we can always come back here. No new tiles. The central chamber inside Ashland was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomad mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ashland. Once the shell was finished, Nomad checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. Nomad discovered a species of four-eyed semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways near the mine, which became the Harthians. So that does imply a very high, very long time difference between the Harthians' arrival and the extinction of the Nomai. I still have not discovered anything here. I found the Lake Bay Cave, but there was nothing in there that I could get to. Sun station. Do I try to go back to the sun station? I still have not yet successfully landed on it. I still have not gotten in there. I still have not gotten to the bottom of the ocean current in Giant's Deep. I still have not gotten to the Southern Observatory. Well, I have to go here in order to know how to go here. I still have not figured out how to get into the interloper. I still need to discover the Black Hole Forge. Okay. Why don't we go back to the Ash Twin? Because I'm sure some of the sand has drained off of it now, and we'll be able to get to the room that this was talking about. Kinda crazy that I was just sitting there under my nose the whole time. That's the interloper. Ash Twin. And the quantum moon I can see over there. That is it's now in orbit around Dark Bramble. Anything new here that we haven't seen yet? Okay, I don't want to go into the sand beam yet. This is one of the massive antennas that they were talking about, with the elevator that only leaves but never enters. I've been inside these buildings, I'm pretty sure. Why don't I double check that I've been in this building? So it seems quite tall. I don't remember going far down when I was here. Oh, it's broken, so I definitely haven't been in there. Okay, so there's an elevator that leads into this room and some logs. So I have to find the entrance. Let's get some more fuel. So we are uncovering more and more of this area. I wonder if the entrance... Oh, there's an entrance there. Okay. That's gonna drop me right off the edge. Why don't I turn around? Can I turn around? Well, I guess the gravity is pretty low here. I might be able to just fly up there from down here on the planet's surface. Yeah, definitely. Can easily make it up there. Tantalizingly close. There's too many cactus in the way. I think I've read this before. Yes, I have. Okay. How do I get past the cactus? I can't hit it with a scout. It doesn't do anything. Can I get it in that elevator? Okay, so the elevator I saw in this room is coming from even farther down. Okay. So that must mean there's another way in there. Just need to find it. A ship is getting stolen. Have I been in there? Or here? I think I have been in here. This is where they were flirting, if I remember. I just went in a circle. Yes. I have been in here. This takes us to Timberhearth. I guess the trees here look a lot like Timberhearth trees. So if this was a teleportation pad that took us back to... Don't want to go there. I don't want to go to the Ember Twin. I'm gonna break my legs when I land. Yep. Have I been up here? Don't think so. This doesn't look familiar. There's a scroll here, which means there's gonna be a place to read it somewhere around here. Well, let's follow this path. Let's follow where the game seems to be leading us. We'll find a spot to read this. Okay. What do you have to say? Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Rami found me. The High Energy Lab is a building with large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Konoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. That it? Really short scroll. What does this tell me? Large solar panels. Okay, I don't get it. I'll have to read the ship's log entry. Now let's hide back in this building to know what this means. If I stand here, will this take me somewhere? This is a teleportation pad. It does. It took me to the Ember Twin. Okay, I didn't want to go there, but I guess I'm here anyway. Yep, step on the warp receiver. Step onto warp receiver to activate return warp. So you can go back. Wasn't there like a fuel supply here? Okay, well, if there isn't, then it's not great for us because we kind of need that fuel. Oh, my ship is here. How convenient. Here's a place I can get return fuel. Why take the teleporter if we can just fly back? Oh, maybe I don't want to do that. The sun is a little bit close. Yeah, maybe we will take the teleporter. Assuming I can find it again. Where did it go? Ah, it's right there. Let's just fly. So I was in that building up there. That's the one that I couldn't get into. I don't see any entrances on the stone here. Alright, which building was I in? This one has an elevator coming up as well. I think it's this curly building. This was the one that I was trying to explore. This only goes up. I want to go down. This goes back to Timberhearth, I think. Who are you? There's two of them. Running out of time, I think. Yeah, back here. Okay. Cactus is plugging that one. Oh, there's an entrance down here. Is there anything in here worth noting? This is the same pattern that was back on Timberhearth. Okay, this elevator is not helpful. Oh, there's a thing here. This is open now. Give me a little bit more time. I want to explore this. Does it just take me all the way up to the top? That would be disappointing if it does. Okay, this elevator doesn't do anything. Well, it's not somewhere you really have to be. Okay, imagine the one on the other side is the same way. There's supposed to be a... Wait, what's in that one? Just give me a little bit more time. Just a little bit more time. I need to see the other one. It's open. Okay, this also goes up. So why is this here then? If I remember, this doesn't protect us. Yeah, okay. You can't outlast the universe on the Ash Twin. So this shape that we fly into during this cutscene, it looks the same as the masks in the Void Room that some of those projection stones take us to. Let's read the ship's log and see what that unlocked. Maybe some clues. Okay, so no new tiles. Except this, High Energy Lab. The hashing project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels and returns north. Okay, I already knew that though. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. I haven't found the storage units yet, though. This is in the middle of everything, and it's a big tile. So I wonder if like you reach credits by figuring this one out. Where's the sun station on this chart? Still more to do with this at the Sunless City. Right, this is probably the way you get to the High Energy Lab is what you find in the Sunless City. However you get there. Strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface, and locate a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. But I went there and I didn't see a fissure. It was all solid to me when I went. I'm gonna try to go to the sun station. I think this is gonna end the same way as it always has, but I'm a little better at controlling the ship now, so maybe I can get onto it. Where's the sun? Where is the sun? It's there. Okay. You cannot autopilot to the sun. I wonder if a teleport pad will bring you to the sun station. Can I focus on the sun station? Doesn't look like it. it might be too small. So I'm gonna try to match its velocity going around the sun. It's going a little too fast for me. Okay, it's gonna come back around right here. So if I just line up right here, I might be able to catch it as it comes back. I think the way to avoid falling into the sun is to just orbit it, like what the sun station does. I need to find a way to do so that doesn't cause me to fly further away from it, though. Can I somehow orient myself the same way that the sun station is oriented? Like, I have my forward thruster like fully maxed out, and I'm still heading away from the sun. Like, any sideways velocity I add here gets me further away. So there has to be an easier way to get there. Like, it looks like there's a landing pad on top of the sun station. So how do I land on that? Is this how you do it? Still faster than me. How do I change the orientation of my ship? I want to roll. I use only my sideways thruster. Then I start flying away from it. I hit it with the probe. Okay, I'm just flying away from it now. Even though I'm holding my thruster right at it, I'm still flying away from it. Does it not let me throw the probe into the sun? Yeah, it doesn't. If I point right at it, it just repels away. I thought those were objects. Those are just planets. Now those were new things that just appeared next to the sun. There has to be an intended solution here, because I think the sun station is one of the objects that you're supposed to visit in the ship's log. So I'm in orbit now. now I'm heading away. Will I start falling back, or will I just keep going off into space? That looks like an escape velocity. I'm gonna recenter myself and try to realign. Okay, we're in a pretty stable point right now. Still slowly losing my distance from it. Like, if I head towards it, I'm gonna slow down there as well. At some point the gravity becomes too strong. You just fall right into it. Let's try to maintain that at like 70-ish. Okay, we're a lot closer now. I cannot read that text anymore. So will the sun station come back along this orbital path? So I get too close to the sun, the music stops. Like right now. So if I want to get out of this, I'd have to boost to the side. Okay, now we're losing. Now we have escape velocity again. Okay. I haven't seen the sun station in a while. Oh, there it is. Okay. Fortunately, I'm too far away from the sun to catch it. Why is it... The camera always behaves like it's farther away from the sun than it is. Like, why is that? Okay, I don't think you can land on the sun station. Map mode. Sun station. It powers the Ash Twin project. I have nothing about it though. I still need to find the probe tracking module. Frozen Nomai shuttle. I found Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. Where did I find that? Mark location on HUD. Space. Where is that? What did that do? Frozen Nomai shuttle is there. On the interloper. Apparently I'm like 16 hours in this game. I have just learned about this feature. That's actually pretty nice feature. The autopilot is really gassing it toward the interloper. I hope we don't crash into it. So where was the fissure? Did I see anything on this? So it says, they said sensors picked up something. There's nothing. Nothing on the signal scope. Is that the fissure right there? That looks a bit like an opening, but it's not. I can tell right now it's not. Can I land on this? Can. Okay. What's that sound? Is it opening up right now? Don't fall in the sun, no! Scout error? Well, the fissure was on the sunward facing side. My ship has gotten sucked off of the the interloper. So where is the fissure? We should probably first align ourselves to the sunward facing side. If I look up, sun. This is the sunward facing side. So where is the fissure that they were talking about? Maybe it only opens when it's close to the sun? Maybe the water melts and you can go in. I'll try that when this gets close to the sun again and that cracking sound starts happening. Can I focus on it? No, okay, I can't. So it slides on the ice, the probe. I guess that's interesting. Just check all of these. Is this coming back, or is the interloper just gonna leave this solar system? Because this definitely looks like a crack, but there's no opening that I can see. It's not letting the probe go in here. It's a dead end. Let's go back the other way. Also dead end. What's this light? Oh, it's just my probe. Okay. swirly pattern right here. Oh, then that's just the lighting model. Okay. I thought I found something there, but I didn't. We don't need that much to have escape velocity on the interloper. Only 3 minutes left. I don't have enough fuel to boost around anymore, so I'm just gonna walk and look for any entrances to the interloper. Visit the shuttle again. Tape recorder. Yeah, I've read this. So one of them is in there, I think. Is there a guy over here? I don't see myself on that scout camera. Oh no, that's just me. Okay. I thought there was a skeleton here. I'm definitely missing something here. Why don't we restart and just poke around some more? Have I not visited Esker's camp? Where's the other rock? Is that right? Okay. Well, it's smoke in a campsite, so let's go there. Well, maybe I haven't been here. I haven't been here. Wow. That's kind of incredible. What do you have to say, Esker? Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a while since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come? Let's just check all these options. The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Jerk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go, man. If anything else you want to ask, seems lonely up here. Little, I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosen mostly, and they radio up to chat every now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. There's two options here. I'm gonna put this one. It's not spying, it's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about because I never told them. Let's do the other dialogue option. I don't blame them. For once, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You almost only get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. What was that? You're whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole, Great Reception. North Pole's marked red in your mini-map. The Islock is pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started our Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. I don't know, my ship has been rock solid. They must have improved it quite a bit because I've never had it like not work, other than when I damaged it. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place here in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Marl says hi. Hey, Marl's probably the only one who remembers I'm up here. I should go see the big lug soon. Don't tell him about this, but sometimes I would throw my little scout down to make sure Marl isn't doing anything stupid. I worry that big tree in the village won't stand a chance otherwise. Talk to you later. Hey, what's in this building? Can't go in. There's replacement fuel here. Some jumbo marshmallows. That can looks like it's about to burst. There's a dish up here. It's not emitting anything. Can I go in this way? No. This does not open. At least not any way I can tell. Can I go under the building? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I can. Other than a hammock, there's nothing down here, though. Did I get anything in the ship's log when I did this? I did, okay. Esker's camp connects with Lunar Lookout and Village. Esker's growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone in the moon for too long. Okay. So what's the difference between gray tiles and colored tiles? This is gray. This is not. This is gray. This is not. I have to figure out how to get into the black hole for it. I still have not done that yet. Unless these colors correspond to these items here. Yeah, I still haven't found that. Can I mark this? No. Okay. Whitehole Station. Have I discovered everything here? Black Hole Forge. Southern Observatory. Ocean Current Discovery. Why don't we take a brief stop at the Black Hole Forge, just see if I can just get in there. So it seems like we've discovered everything else at the Hanging City, so just as far as I can tell based on our computer. But that one's still definitely an open question there. I mean, I found it, but I don't know how to get to it. I just know it's connected to the Hanging City. Mark it on the HUD. Don't go in the volcano, please. Very close miss there. Right, this was one of the entrances down there. Based on the design of the Hanging City, I don't think we're supposed to take the ship there, so I'm going to do it the way you're supposed to. Which is use one of these buildings. It was in the tree, I think, if I remember correctly. There's also some ghost matter here. Do I... Photo mode, I want this one. So don't... It's telling me, don't go in this house. But there's nothing in this house. Where's the tree? It's here, I think, this one. I've already used up a considerable amount of fuel just getting here. Can I pick this up? No, I cannot. This walkway takes us to the Hanging City. Yes. This is where I want to be. I wonder if this eventually falls into the black hole, or if it's a permanent structure that does not fall in. Didn't realize that was broken there. That almost ended badly. The Black Hole Forge is the highest district. Black Hole Forge District. It's this one. Not this one. Okay, well how do I... Ice Shrine District, we've been there. Meltwater District, I don't think we've been there. School District. So we're looking for this symbol. It's like two squares curving off of a center point. So that one is the Meltwater District. These both go to the Meltwater District. These are the controls for the Black Hole Forge, but not the Black Hole Forge itself. Oh, it's there. That lifts it out of the black hole. And I can put it back. Every time I've tried to stand on that, I've always slipped off. Does this one. Can I land the probe on it? I want launch mode. This man I could stand on. But this thing gives me a surface integrity 100%. That makes it seem like I could stand there. Does it say that about everything? Okay, it does. I definitely cannot stand there. Then that over there has the tree, I think. Like clipping into a wall with the probe right now. Yeah, there's child's writing here, so I'm pretty sure that's the school. So that's the Black Hole Forge. So I need to figure out how to get up there. Have I been to the Meltwater District? School district. Let's get a closer look at this. Don't want to slip off and fall in though, because then I'll have to come back. Oh, I almost walked into the ghost matter. Okay. Thank you, game, for telling me. So I've definitely been here on this platform. Yeah, can't go into this building. So what's the intended way that you go to the Black Hole District? What's in there? Anything? There is an elevator control panel in there. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna land on the top of the Black Hole Forge. Which was a mistake. Okay, now I have to go back into this contraption that's over here. Where is it? Am I already this low in oxygen? What happened? Well, isn't there oxygen in there? So probably okay. There should be replacement fuel as well. Running out of time. Okay. Right on time we get our fuel back. So I just need to rotate this back towards Brittle Hollow and we'll be on our way. Taking the scenic route to get there. It'll take longer to go down there and turn it around, so it's fine. Wonder how many markers you can have on your map at once. Okay. Should be replacement fuel right here. Perfect. And then there should be an entrance to the Hanging City over here. Yes, found it. Okay, we're back here. Melbar District is 2 of them. So we've learned you cannot stand on the Black Hole Forge. Always pushes you off. So I want to somehow get in there, because I think there's probably that switch right here probably turns something on that allows me to get to the Black Hole Forge. I just need to get past this ghost matter first. Still a bit of a parkour challenge over here with this gravity crystals here. Alright, this is the way to the Southern Observatory that was blocked by ghost matter. Looks like I said the stairs. I've already wasted enough fuel. Stop. Stop. Okay. This game can be pretty frustrating. It's like I'm stuck here now. That's when I got to that whole rigmarole again of going back on the teleporter and running back down here. Anywhere I can boost to from here. Don't think anything. Oh, okay. We're not going to the black hole just yet. Does this help me at all? That goes out into space. Hanging City should be here. Fuel. You can see the Black Hole Forge from here. It's right there. Hi, Ryback. Tower of Quantum Knowledge that I still have not... Well, the tower's gone. That's going nowhere. So where's the Hanging City? How do I get to it from here? I think this pathway will take me to where the entrance is. Yes. I think I need to boost across here. Okay, we're back. I'm still focused on that switch. I still think that switch has the answers. But we're out of time again. Let's go for it. Does this whole house ghost matter? Sure seems like it. Can I boost over it? Okay, I made it. Where does this go? Pick up scroll. Nowhere for me to put it though. Definitely out of time. For all I know, I've read this before. Drop this. Let me just... I think I'm not fast enough. This may not have unlocked anything. Well, this confirms that the Hanging City is immune. It does not collapse with the rest of the planet. I do need to read that. No, to get there. Let's try it. Just super quick. I don't think that I unlocked anything, but I do want to read it. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm basically doing a double episode at this point because I didn't do one last week. Oh, my marker is still there. Okay, we're here. So let's find our easy entrance at one of these spots. Yeah, right here. The jellyfish shaped. But that looks like the Black Hole Forge logo. There's a ring of stones around it too. Which must mean that a teleporter takes you here. Yeah, then this would pop out. Yeah, I have taken a teleporter. This teleporter is the one on the Whitehole Station return system. So I'll go into the cave right here. And we'll activate this elevator. We're back in the Meltwater District, I think. That's where this place is. We can get to the school. Which is down there. And there was like a parkour challenge. So I boosted over here. I remember this is a room you shouldn't go in. Oh, no, you can. Okay. Well, I didn't go here though, so I just want to read that report. Don't go there. Okay, where was that place? Might as well take this out while we're here, 'cause we don't want it. Got that there. And that room is around here. So I remember coming up these stairs. What is this? Suspicious shape. So where was that opening? Oh, it was here, that's right. And it was here. And then I turned the elevator on, which took me here. And then the school was here. So then I went up the stairs. And then I read it here. Ilex, why we should build a new vessel. Each Nomad clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomad to retain and remain in one place for so long. Nomad are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we build a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in the star system. We could even meet the other Nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to. Probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, if we broke down structures like the Ash Twin for parts. We even have a warp core for the jumping long distances, like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel because Poke is smart. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we can make it bigger later once we reach a planet with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow. He says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. So Ilex is not a fan of non-vessel projects. Kind of interesting that this doesn't give you any ship's log stuff. I guess this doesn't make any specific references to anything, so there's nothing to unlock in that regard. Well, guess I'm going back in the black hole. Or I'm gonna die. That also might be it. Okay, well it's twice past the hour now, so I think I'm gonna stop here. And thank you everyone who watched live or is joining to watch the VOD.